the legendary airship Alice of the Lapistan makes its grand appearance, sailing majestically through the thick mist. Introducing Lapis Don Yellow. As he meticulously cleans his rifle, he admits that everything still feels like a dream. And here's Lapis Dan Blue, rocking his iconic barrier helmet, asking Yellow what exactly he finds so hard to believe. Yellow explains his disbelief at how they actually managed to build such a cool airship and successfully pull off a terror attack. Blue can't hide his excitement. With a blush, he confesses that his heart is also racing with adrenaline from their achievements. Captain Lapis Don Red steps up, rallying his men. He declares that they've finally become the pirates of their dreams, ready to pillage the lands of Busan. The crew responds with absolute loyalty, shouting, "Yes, Captain," as they fully commit to the pirate roleplay. A close-up of Captain Red in his element, shouting their new slogan, "Plunder and steal." That is the way. Suddenly, the man himself, Egostic, teleports right behind him and finishes the sentence. The look on Red's face is pure, unadulterated terror. Pen ensues. Yellow and Blue rush up the stairs, screaming for their captain as the real boss makes his unexpected entrance. Egostic makes his grand entrance in cold declaration. "Now, this ship belongs to me. The true master of villainy has arrived to reclaim the stage." Still in pirate mode, the Lapistan crew aims their weapons, demanding to know who this intruder is. They have no idea who they're messing with. Instant regret. 1 second they were tough, the next they ree on their knees, literally crying and trembling under the weight of Egostic's presence. Egostic tells them to just relax and take it easy. His teammates, however, look like they've seen this kind of fanboy chaos way too many times before. He drops a bombshell offer. "From now on, you're allied with Egostream. Isn't that great?" It's an invitation into the big leagues of villainy. Look at the sheer emotion on Red's face. He's overwhelmed, caught between pure terror and the joy of finally being recognized by his idol. The mood flips 180 degrees. The crew celebrates with ecstatic screams. For them, being conquered by Egostic is the ultimate dream come true. No more games. Egostic takes full command, assigning positions to his new recruits as they prepare for the real terror attack to begin. The crew scurries off to their posts, still sobbing like babies. They're terrified of their new boss, but they're definitely following orders now. Egostic puts Subin in charge of the helm. Even his own teammates are skeptical, wondering if she actually knows how to fly a massive airship. Egostic is busy on a call while Sealwa panics, asking for her role. He casually tells her to just head to the cabin and enjoy the show. Everything is ready. Egostic confirms they are heading straight for Hounday Beach, leaving Sealwa staring at his back in growing concern. A sharp close-up of Sealwa as she demands to know the truth. Who exactly is the person who asked us to do this? Make way for Icicle. The ice-wielding hero makes a flashy entrance, pointing her finger at the airship and calling out the villain. The big reveal. This is Lee Seala, the successor of the Yusan group and the famous class hero, Icicle. Even Sealwa is completely starstruck and shocked. Egostream is live. With the view count skyrocketing, Egostic introduces his new allies to the excited online audience. The Lapistan crew gets their 15 minutes of fame. But the live chat isn't holding back, roasting them for looking like a drained version of the Power Rangers. Holding the mic like a pro, Egostic ignores the freezing threat from Icicle as she demands an immediate surrender. "Ha ha ha, are you the pride of Busan, Icicle?" Egostic taunts her openly, setting the stage for an epic clash of egos. Chaos erupts. A massive explosion rocks the city streets as Egostic issues a final challenge. Try and stop this. Icicle unleashes her power. The ice effects swirling around her create a stunning, high-energy shot that shows she's not playing around. A breathtaking wide shot. Icicle stands atop an ice pillar as massive frozen orbs rain down from the sky like meteors. The scale of her magic is truly terrifying. As the ice meteors hit the ground, the live chat goes wild with hilarious comments. Fans are literally begging to be frozen by her, showing just how popular Icicle is with the public. A dynamic split panel. Icicle locks onto her target while the airship Alice is surrounded by sharp ice shards. The tension between the hero and the villain ship is reaching its peak. Charging forward with absolute resolve, Icicle shouts, "Egostic, I won't let you get away." She's fully committed to taking him down right here, right now. Pure Egostic energy. While Icicle is all serious, he just casually tips his hat and compliments her acting. It seems like everything is still going exactly according to his plan. Meanwhile, Stardust is racing to the scene, only to be told by headquarters to stand down since Icicle has it under control. You can tell she's not going to like that. A classic reaction face. This official is completely stunned by the unfolding chaos, adding a touch of humor to the high-stakes situation. Defiant as ever, Stardust's eyes burn with determination. Ignoring the orders to retreat, she declares, "I'll go." She's not letting anyone else handle her favorite villain. A beam of golden energy pierces through the clouds, a clear sign that the big guns are starting to fire. Lapis Daniello is going all out, firing his rifle and screaming "Dai" with everything he's got. Talk about a fanboy trying to prove his worth. Unfazed, Icicle summons massive shards of ice to form an impenetrable shield. Her defense is as cool as her name. Counterattack! Icicle fires a freezing beam straight at Yellow. Even the live chat is already saying their goodbyes to poor Yellow. Observing from the sidelines, Egostic is actually impressed. He notes that her control over her ice powers is far better than he anticipated. A stunning action shot. Icicle flips through the air with grace, easily dodging the messy gunfire from the Lapis Dan crew. And Pegimon. Red and blue are losing it, screaming for Icicle to stay away as she closes the gap. These guys are pure comedic gold. Suddenly, Icicle is surrounded by mysterious purple energy. She stops in her tracks, realizing someone much stronger is stepping in. The boss intervenes. Egostic unleashes a golden shockwave, declaring, "I can't let you take my subordinates that easily." He's officially claiming the Lapis Don as his own. The sheer pressure from Egostic forces Icicle back. The collision of their powers creates a spectacular explosion of color and energy. Icicle gathers her freezing energy into her palm midair. She's prepping for a decisive blow that's bound to be spectacular. A wide shot shows Icicle leaping away from the airship just as a brilliant blue explosion erupts. Her power is literally taking over the scene. A high-tension split panel. We see Egostic's shocked expression, Icicle's smug grin, and a massive ice pillar piercing right through the Alice. The airship tilts dangerously under the weight of the ice. Egostic exclaims, "To think you'd strike the airship directly." "You got me there, Icicle." Kneeling confidently on the deck, Icicle taunts him, "MPH! What are you going to do now? This airship is going to sink any moment." The Alice starts shaking violently. Egostic gives the order. "It's time. We're gonna run." Icicle isn't letting him off that easily. She lunges forward with fire in her eyes, shouting, "Why you?" She's determined to catch him. Egostic slides across the deck while Icicle screams, "You're not getting away." He thinks to himself how embarrassing and difficult terrorizing Busan has turned out to be. The comedy twist. Once the stream is presumably over, Egostic casually praises everyone. "Phew, good job, everyone. Your acting was surprisingly good, too. See ya." A hilarious closing scene. Egostic points at the frozen Yellow and tells Icicle, "Since you melted the stern, melt this guy, too." Icicle can only laugh and apologize to poor Yellow. Just when they thought the show was over, Egostic senses tingle. He stops in his tracks, telling Icicle to wait for a second. Egostic breaks into a cold sweat, muttering in disbelief. Behind a confused Icicle, something or someone is approaching at an impossible speed. A golden streak of light pierces through the air, charging directly toward the airship like a literal falling star. The ultimate cliffhanger. Stardust has arrived, and she looks absolutely furious. The look of pure shock on Egostic and Icicle's faces says it all. This is where the chapter ends. leaving fans screaming for more.